Hey, cat lady, good morning. Good morning to you. What are you doing this morning? How you feeling? How you doing? I hope you're doing good. It is a beautiful day out here in Washington, just so that you all know, but I think it's going to get pretty hot. We'll find out. So what are you up to today, cat lady? We're going to wait for a few people to get in here. You feel good? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better, honey. God, we're coming up to, today is the 1st of July, 3 more days and we've got fireworks. Holy crap. My poor dogs will be going crazy. Crazy. I feel for them. Turtle Dove. Who loves ya? It's muggy in Wisconsin. You cleaning? Yeah. Are you near the water up there, cat lady? Good afternoon, pink lady. It's still early here. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here. So good afternoon out there where you're at, and good morning here if you're over here. Your poor cats, yeah. You know, the animals during 4th of July, it's just, you know, Doodle, how are you, honey? Good to see you in here, baby. I love your Discord. You know, I just go in and lurk, right? Same here, starting to get humid in Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah. My poor dogs, Harley's the worst. Bentley's not so bad, but Harley will actually hide by my legs or next to my lap, and he just shakes, violently shakes. Monique, hi, baby. I'm near the ocean, so it's a hot breeze, right? Yep. Good morning. Yeah. Well, I was thinking today about going over to the water, but I can't because my caregiver will be here to change my dressing, so I can't. But hey, Jeff, how's it going, honey? It's a pleasure you're there. Thank you. I enjoy it over there. I really do. I just, I just don't. Hello, Derek. Good afternoon. I just don't talk that much. I don't know what it is. I think sometimes I feel like I'm not part. I know I sound like a little teenager. Sometimes I feel like I'm just not part of the gang. Here I am, a 66-year-old woman in here with all these young kids. You know what I'm saying? It's pouring rain in Florida. My God, you're coming up here in a few months, hurricane season, aren't you, Dove? My dog was never bothered by fireworks or balloons popping. I was fortunate in that way. Well, I rescued Harley and years ago, and he's just been that way. And I can't. There's no soothing him. I don't care. I can give him a Benadryl. I can give him the puppy things. I can lay him next to me and cuddle him. Nothing helps him, stops him. He shakes so violently and just looks at me, and oh, I just feel so bad. So what I do is I shut all the windows in the house. We go in the bedroom. I turn on the fan. I turn on the air conditioner, and I turn the TV up as loud as I can. And that's how we handle July 4th. I don't dare go and watch fireworks or anything because the poor little guy would have a heart attack. He was chasing his dog almost 2 blocks. A lady drove by and stopped him, and she pounded on my door seeing if he was my kid. And I said, no, I don't have kids. Oh, Pink, I need to try to make a live soon. I'm not on as much, and my boy is home from the army. Yay! Have just a few more days. Oh, Doodle. Well, tell him thank you for his service. Seriously, tell him thanks. I said thank you for his service. My son-in-law was in the army for many years, retired. So yeah, thank you very much for your service. Mm-hmm. Yep. I can remember when my son-in-law was in the service, and that was just right. The Iraqi war started, and my poor daughter, they couldn't tell her where he was even at. No contact, no nothing, and it drove her batshit crazy for a long time. Yeah, she stayed at my house, and she was just like, God, Mom. So what we would do would we would get together a bunch of little stuff in a big care package for him and send it, and then they would forward it to him, you know. Let me see. Pink says we're fostering an older dog starting today. Its owners, who is disabled, is being evicted from her home. It's a sad situation. We know the owner, so she will know her dog is on good hands. Oh, thank you, Pink, for doing that. Yeah, thank you. He loves it. Left 2 years college under his belt to serve. He couldn't wait another 2 years. Oh, my best friend is on deployment. I think he might be in Russia or Ukraine. Wow. I'm telling you what, it's just crazy that everything that's going on in the world, it's so crazy and it's scary, not allowed to know where my friend is. Right, Monique? That's the way it was with my son-in-law too. For quite a while. It was like 3 months, 4 months that we knew he was okay, but we didn't know where he was at, and there was no communications. And that's right when the Iraqi war started out. That's been years ago. He's since then not in the army anymore. But yeah. Oh, it's crazy. And as far as dogs go, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. Our country is a mess. It is, and I don't even have an answer on what we can do to make it better. I really don't. There's so many different things that are going on right now in our country that, to be honest with you, you guys need to look out for yourselves, because it's obvious our government's not going to help us. We need to make provisions for ourselves. We need to look out for ourselves, and that's about the only thing that I can tell you guys right now at this time and point. I know that a lot of people are hurting their bills. Just a girl who loves you, baby, who loves you. I do. I love you and you and you and you, and you. All of you. Kenneth, Kentucky fam. Hey, baby, thank you. Thumbs up. Absolutely. Please do. It would make things a lot better. The algorithm, then, if you can give me thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. Or thumbs down, whichever you'd, prefer. That would work fine too. At least they know you're watching. Shannon. And go out and vote. Thank you, Shannon. You know what? I wanted to call you yesterday, and for some reason I didn't. Shannon, I want to say something to you. Every election vote, right? Yep. I voted by mail this year because I couldn't get in there. But yes, please vote. Everybody needs to vote. They think their vote doesn't count, but it does. It does matter. But Shannon, I want to tell you, I've been exactly where you're at right now with the situation you're going through. And it's heartbreaking. But just know that I love you. Just know that I love you. And well, it can't be my caregiver showing up. She's not supposed to be here till 1:30. So anyway, Shannon, I'm glad you're in here watching. Now I want to address something. Being a creator on here, you can vote by mail, by the way. Yes, that's what I did. I voted by mail. And I get a thing in the mail all the time asking me if I want to vote. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? And I always say yes. One of them was, yeah, Shannon, if you ever need to talk, please call me. Please, anytime, I'm here for you. You know that. I wish jury duty was that way. You know what? They sent me a jury duty, which I would love. Hey, Janelle, how you doing, honey? Much love to you too. They sent me a jury duty thing. Can you imagine me sitting on the jury with my oxygen going, pa-ch, 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 pa-ch. So I sent it back and said, I'm on oxygen. So they dismissed me. But yeah. Carrie says, I'm still blocked on your channel, but I want to say thank you for thinking of me. Hey, Kyle, good morning, honey. Good morning. I want to bring something up. You know, being on a creator here, Monique says, 2 months ago, I had to go to jury duty. I sat there for 8 hours and never called anyone. Well, that's frustrating. Did you get paid for those 8 hours? I did once down in Texas. I got called, went in there. The funny thing is, I worked at the bank down there, and the judge was one of our customers. She had an account there at the bank. Oh my God. Anyway, I was dismissed. Just FYI. Sunbury housewife, Shell, how the hell are you doing? Oh my gosh, I received, and I'm going to take pictures and post them on my nose is running. I'm going to take pictures and post them on Twitter. And I received a package yesterday, which I was so surprised. So surprised. We don't get paid in my state. Oh, okay. Texas, I did. I don't know about up here, of course, because I can't go. But anyway, I received a package in my mail yesterday, which I was completely surprised. I just was surprised. I don't get packages. And Danny G sent me a doggone coaster with my name on it and 2 bookmarkers. I was just thrilled to death. And I'm going to take pictures of them and post them on my community page and on Twitter. Bless her little heart for thinking of me and making me those. She just made my day. She's the sweetest girl. Danny showed me every step. Oh my God. Let me go get him. Don't look at my butt, guys. Don't look at my butt. Okay, I'll. I know, it was really nice of her. So look at this. It's backwards, but it has my name on it. Look at this coaster. She did an awesome job. And then she made me 2 bookmarkers, one with my name on it, and then this one. Hey, STB. Okay, honey. All right. And hey, Paula. I love you. That was so sweet of her to send me. So now I've got this coaster, and it's right. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm using it. I am using it. Yeah, I know. She did a great job. Anyway, she complimented me. We both do resin. So my friend Coastal lives in North Carolina, and he sent me a bunch of sand and shells. And so I decided to make a tray out of them, and I'm done with it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but so I made this tray. And I'm telling you, I love my resin. to do 5 resin ocean wall art. No kidding. How cool, Shell. How cool. Wow. Yeah, it turned out great, Shell. I'm really pleased with it. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It turned out really good. So everybody, August 12th, we're going to be doing a birthday stream over here for Just Paula. And she wants to do tarot readings. So all of you be over here. She's going to do tarot readings. And thanks, Paula. And she's going to be charging for them. And let me tell you, she, bless her little heart, she's going to be charging $5 a pop for them, okay? Normally she doesn't charge. But and I'll tell you why. She wants to help me out. Yay, man. What the hell? Are you lost? What the hell are you doing over here? Yay, man. By the way, I want some of those subs that you've been eating while you're sitting out in the parking lot at your job. I want one. They look so good. They look so good. They're so delicious. And your daughter, she's getting so big. She's getting sassy too. She likes to talk. She's getting sassy. She's getting up there to that age. But thank you for coming in, Yay Man. Right, well, Paula will be here. Paula will be here August 12th. Never lost, just wanted to say hello. I'm so glad you came in, Yay Man. I lurk at your channel. I lurk, especially when you went after Rich Life. That was my favorite part. But I like watching you sitting out in your truck and talking to people and eating lunch, especially those subs. Oh my God, they look so good. We don't have anything like that around here. Nothing like that around here. So that looks really good too. So anyway, glad you're over here. It really is. It really is. It's very nice of her. Paul and I've been friends now for 6-7 years. Hey, J-Mac, smoothies. By the way, J-Mac and his wife Ems will be coming over here to see me in July, which today is the 1st of July. So here soon, him and Ems will be showing up over here. And I'm excited to visit with them and meet them. Smoochies. Listen, okay, so let me get back to what I was talking about, content creator. Smoothies are good too. Yeah, they are. Oh, my word. Oh, let me see. I just got a, oh my God, yes. Sand from our beach trip. My God, look at that. Can I show that? Can I show that? Shell? Oh my God, that's so pretty. So before I retired at the end of 2016, has it been that many years? My gosh, where's the time gone? 6 years. Yeah, because actually it was right after I moved up here from Texas. Okay, good. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can get these up here. Look at that. Shell just sent me these. She's making necklaces. Focus is not very good. I'm so sorry. She's making necklaces. God dang it. I'd fuck up a wet dream. Anyway, she's making necklaces out of resin. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. My God, that's beautiful. Good job, Shell. Good job. God, those are beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, Fallen, how you feeling? I'm liking that smile, girl. Anyway, back to content creator before I rudely interrupted myself. You know, when you're a content creator, you put up with a lot of shit. You put up with a lot of trolls. You know, I've been trolled on here for years, you know, years. And it seems like you get thicker skin every time it happens, right? So make the Galaxane resin like Man in Black on cat. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. You got to find a mold for that kind of stuff too. Anyway, you put up with a lot of shit. You put up with a lot of trolls. I mean, that's everybody, right? And some are worse than others. But you learn. Okay, Carrie, have a great day, honey. You learn, you get tougher skin, and you just move on, right? But then there's sometimes you just say, whoa, back the fuck up. It ain't fucking happening. So it gets old, right? So anyway, yesterday I was doing a stream and we were reviewing the Chronicles. Hi, Irish, I love you. The Chronicles of Heather. Nobody was making fun about her weight. I wasn't talking about her weight. I was talking about how funny her stories of bullshit are. That's what I was talking about. In the midst of doing all that, trolls came in, but there was one that decided she was going to come in under her real account. Lori, the crochet lady. It says to me, you need to concentrate on getting off of oxygen, on your health and getting off of oxygen and not talk about other people. Now, she came underneath a troll name and said exactly the same thing twice. And then after she got blocked, she came in under her real name. So, Lori. I'm going to address you real quick. First of all, you don't want to fuck with me. Second of all, after doing a little bit of research and having things sent to me, didn't you have a stroke here not too long ago? Aren't you sitting in your bed every day, coughing up a lung, probably because of smoking, and you have asthma? Now, it seems to me like you need to take care of your own fucking health instead of worrying about somebody else's. And aren't you coming in here and doing exactly the same thing you're accusing me of? Lori. Don't go down that fucking hole with me. Now, number one, if you knew anything about my illnesses, you would know I'm on this hose the rest of my life. And if you think for 1 fucking minute that I'm going to sit on the sidelines and not get on social media and not converse with people and not do what makes me happy to do, then you got another fucking thing coming. I can put up with a lot of trolls, and I've put up with a hell of a lot worse than you. So I suggest you sit over there in your fucking crochet room on your bed, coughing up a fucking lung, and stay out of my fucking business. Is that understood? And for somebody that says she's 62 or 63 years old, you got goddamn false teeth, and it looks like you put them in backwards. So there's that. And I hope you're fucking watching. How's that bullshit? Right, Paula? Telling me that I can get off my oxygen. Right? Hey, TJ, who loves you, baby? Work on my health and getting off my oxygen. You don't know the first fucking thing about it. Not the first fucking thing about it. And if I want your fucking advice, I'd ask you. How about that? So anyway, how's everybody doing? Peak, stay away from anybody with knitting needles. Oh my God. Oh, hey, JK. Yes, happy 4th to you too. Happy 4th to you guys too. I can't believe it's already the first Stitch. Stitch. I thought you weren't going to troll me today. What are you doing? Stitch is our resident troll. Right, Melanie? Exactly, TJ. I'm glad you're over here, honey. I've missed seeing you. Yeah. Oh, Lord. I hate getting that pissy. And I was going to let it ride. You know, I actually blocked her and didn't even mention it on my stream yesterday because I figured, you know what? The dumbass doesn't even know what she's talking about. Just asked me, what did I do thinking you were talking about me? What? Mom just asked me, what did I do? Oh, Fallen, I would never talk to you like that. Yeah, just say you're on O2 so you don't have to breathe the same air as the trolls, right? I love a good troll. I really do. I love the funny ones. I really do. Stitch trolls me every day, and I even gave her a wrench. Stitch trolls me every freaking day. She's one of the resident trolls over here in the DC and in the Triumph community. Right, Irish? So, well, yeah, Paula, they don't know the first thing about what's wrong with me, you know. Johnny B, happy Canada Day. That's right. That's right. Johnny B, that's what I heard. It was happy Canada Day from one of my favorite trolls was telling me that shit. And she also told me she wasn't going to troll me today, and look where she's at. Don't you have something to do, Stitch, at home? Oh, my word. You know what? And today at noon, I will be over on D Live. Today is Uber's updates. So we'll be going through the news, through some music, through some funny videos. We'll be going over there. So please go over to my D Live, go over to D Live, and I'm under Uber Goober over there. And I believe I can fly, right? My God. It's funny, isn't it? How people love to get on here and tell you how to run their lives. You know, it's hot outside. Humidity is 90%. Oh, Jesus. That is hot. It's hot here. It's 66. Sorry. It is hot, though. I went out already this morning and watered my plants. I have a tomato plant, and my clematis is blooming. It's purple. And my pansies are blooming. They're so pretty. And I got to plant my cucumbers here coming up. I've got them in a plate with a little paper towel sprouting. Yep. So rectal oxygen, fly away. Oh, Lord. I don't know what y'all going to do for July 4th, but I don't know how anybody can travel with these gas prices. 66, that's hot. Yes, here it is. It is hot here. I got to turn on the air conditioner. Shell, it's hot. We're a dry heat, so it's completely different than humidity heat. It is hot. I know it doesn't sound like it is, but it is warm. Oh my gosh, we can put her dentures up so there's for safety. Fuck off with your 66. Oh, Lordy. I'm telling you, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. I just know. Hang on, I'll share it so that y'all can see and read them and weep, right? Look at here. Can y'all see that? Let me make sure you guys can see that. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Yep, you can. Okay. Look at this. Today it's supposed to get up to 78. Irish Dragon Lady. Oh. Shell. Yes, 73 tomorrow. Sunday, 65, 64. Actually, humidity is 78, winds at 6. Listen, I'm going to tell you all something. I am going to be live streaming Saturday down on the waterfront. It looks like it'll be, well, that's 73 degrees. I want to take you to Manchester Park where you can see, but it's partly cloudy. I don't know if we'll be able to see Seattle or not. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know I've got it rough. Oh, your cukes have been planted since mid-May? Yeah. Hey, Joy, how you doing, honey? Oh, my God. Stitch, Uber was yelling like a mad woman earlier. No, I was saying, making my point. And I should have made a doggone a snap, what is it called? Where I clicked it so you guys could see it. But I didn't because I was live streaming at the same time. I didn't do it. I should have had Joy do it for me. Screenshot. Freezing in my book, you can keep that shit. It was actually very, very nice. It's nice here. Great for sleeping. The old fan comes on. I even had, I'm telling you what, it got so warm last night. I had to turn on the air conditioner in my room. Love it when we go to the water. Lovely place. Yeah, TJ. This is going to be a completely different place. It's called Manchester Park. And it's where the docks or the boats dock into the water. But the thing is, it's right on the edge of Puget Sound. So you can see all now the last time I was there, I took Steve with me via phone, and you could see the barges lined up to get into Seattle. You could see them out in the water, but you can see Seattle. It's just gorgeous. I just love the water. Just love the water. I love funny trolls too. I do. I love funny trolls. Stitch, I love Stitch to death. Tomatoes and banana peppers in this year. I would love to put banana peppers in. Some people doesn't understand Uber's chronic illness. No, they don't. No, nor do they really care. All they care about is telling you how to run your life. That's all they do. That's all they care about. Well, that old bitch can sit on my air hose and spin for all I give a shit. Why I never. So, anyway, just saying quick hello to support because Bam is still on her live right now. Very nice seeing you on her panel. Sheila, thank you so much for coming in. Tell Bam sorry, but I had this planned. I was gonna go live, but tell her I love her and thank you so much for coming in. I greatly appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for the sub. Guys, guess what? I am like probably 25 away from 4,000 subs. Yeah. And I've been going over to TikTok. I've been doing a lot of TikTok. So, yeah. So I'm getting out there and doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? What else is going on? Right? I hate you're dealing with, definitely don't need that BS anymore. Right, Fallen? You know, I've come accustomed. I understand what Uber means. It's not a cakewalk. No, it's not. It's not. People don't understand what it's like. But then again, do I really expect them to? If they're not walking a mile in my shoes, can I expect them to understand? No. Right. I don't mind if anybody sees my sub count, even though I don't have it showing, but it doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter. See, remember, I took a year off from YouTube and I was over on DLive. And I've got almost 2,000 subs over on DLive. And so, you know, I've worked over there. I've been over there for 2 years. And over there, it's a lot harder getting subs than it is over here, you know. But yeah, it's been great. But yeah, I wouldn't expect anybody to, you know, understand what I'm going through other than what I tell them or what they see, you know. Yeah. Sorry, sons of bitches, anyhow. Oh, Lord. I'm telling you. Yeah, right. Right. It's been a long week. I just hit 19K and almost fell over when I checked it. Yep. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. Yep. So anyway, 4th of July, here's a girl. You are one of the most kind. Oh, thank you, TJ. TJ, I just love the dickens out of you. You are so sweet. I just love you to death, honey. You're ever over in the United States again, come and see me. Come on, girl. Come on. Yep. So when we hit 6K, we were floored, right, Sunbury? I know, right? Yep. It's crazy. Yeah, you've told me that, Kyle, now for the last week. Congratulations. You're almost there. Okay, Uber, I'm off to see you later, maybe. Okay, Stitch, give the family hugs. Glad to see you get to spend time with your family today. Take care, honey. That's where the saying goes, to treat people the way you want to be treated, since you never know what they might be going through, right? I'm happy your channel is growing. I would have thrown in a towel a long time ago if Uber hadn't supported me and encouraged me to keep going. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet, Paula. Yeah, we've been through the mill together, haven't we? By the way, I was over on Bam's channel today, and she was talking about our paranormal nights, and people sub, they want to see more paranormal nights. I wouldn't mind talking about that again and going back and revisiting some things and talk about some things that we have talked about before, but nobody else has seen. Going to finish a couple of things. Okay, honey. Yeah, stay safe, Irish. TJ, bless. If I could be there in heartbeat, shame I didn't get to you when I was over there. I know, right, TJ? We really didn't get to know each other. We just saw each other, you know, through the videos. But yeah, you're a sweetheart. I would love to meet you. Well, I'd love to meet y'all, to be honest with you, you know. Yeah, we definitely do have battle scars. Jesus, some of the stuff we've been through, right? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And you'd like more paranormal nights too? So, yeah. Oh, Lord. Take care, Irish Dragon Lady. What else can I tell you guys about? Oh, you guys go over and check out the video I just dropped this morning. It's about a little gal that's missing from California. Strange story, strange story. She went camping. She came over from Maui, Hawaii, went camping, and they found her vehicle slammed up against a tree off of a ravine. A couple hikers saw this naked woman walking around with a bruise on her face, asked if she needed help. She said no, and I wish they would have called somebody, because the woman disappeared after that. And I've had to cancel several since I have scheduling conflicts and migraines sideline me. Yeah, nothing you've done. It just happens. Life happens, Paula. Anyway, go over. I just published it this morning. I'm going to start pumping out more videos. I think the next one I'm going to do is going to be Judy Garland. And then the one after that is going to be Liza Minnelli. So I will be putting those out. I'll be working on those. I need to go through my computer because I'm running out of storage and delete a bunch of videos. So I'll be working on those. Sorry for the light. I don't know, my ring light keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, you know, ranting about what Stitch said, what I missed. Oh, that gal yesterday that came in, that Lori's Crocheting Butthead channel, coming and saying that I needed to work on my health so I get off of oxygen and not talk about other people. Yeah. You'll have to scroll back. But anyway, sorry, my sinuses. Yeah, she did. She hit a rough patch there for quite a while. Yeah. Anyway, it's just a quick impromptu chat. She's full of poop. Yeah, well, I didn't say poop. I said shit. Shit. Hey, can you throw in there my Joy, my by the way, I've got merch now. And I'm not done. I still got to make a couple, such as Who Loves You, Baby? But can you put my link in this chat, Joy, please, for Teesprings? And then I need to add it to my description so it's in there. Yeah. Anyway, and I'm thinking about doing a members join button. I'm thinking about that. I'm almost done with it. I've been thinking about, hey, y'all, I just dropped in to say hello. Hello, Suburban. I'm going out of town in a few minutes to see my mother, probably the last time. Oh, I'm sorry, Suburban, to hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will say a prayer for you and ask for strength, that you get through this and that your family gets through this. It's never easy saying goodbye to your mother. Never. I didn't get that chance. So I'm glad you're going to see her. I'm glad. My prayers are with you, Suburban. Be careful. Joy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So there's my merch link. And let me see, what else do I want to tell you all about? I don't know what else I can talk about. Anything you guys want to talk about? Oh, somebody just DM'd me. Somebody telling me to water my plants. It's supposed to be 80 out today. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, see? 80, they're telling me to water my plants. What can I say, Tom Jordan? Hello, thank you for the thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Anything you all want to talk about real quick? So, Kelly, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Kelly just had surgery, so everybody wish her well. She needs some loving. Who loves you, baby? So, anyway, I've been watching. I don't know how many of you watch Life Below Zero or The Last of the Alaskans on Discovery Channel. I'm telling y'all, you need to watch it. And if any of you are Real Housewives at all, fans, they have a new one of Real Housewives of Dubai. Have any of you looked at the pictures of Dubai? I want to move there. I'm from Cabs. Oh, Tom, so nice of you to come in here. Well, welcome. Tracy, I was just in, oh my gosh, Tracy, my gosh, Tracy, I was just in and watched your last video you posted. I just was in there looking at you. Tracy, I am so proud of you. You look wonderful. You look healthy. You sounded healthy. Oh, Tracy. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of you. Girl, don't be a stranger. You've got my phone number. I'm just so proud of you, Tracy. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I just watched your video. Just watch it. Tammy, I know, I'm so proud of you. Tracy is sober 201 days. Now listen, not only that, she has lost a ton of weight. This girl, oh, I got goosebumps just even thinking about it. Tammy, who loves you, baby? This girl, we used to, back in the old days, we're talking 6-7 years ago, used to all hang out together, go to each other's chats, talk on the phone. We had mutual friends. And I'm telling you, she's got nothing like my voice because I'm so damn boisterous. She's got a real Southern drawl, real smooth, real calm. And then she just disappeared for a long time. The encouragement means everything. And I've missed her. Oh God. There's so much water under the bridge, if you know what I mean, Tracy, because without going into it, but she's sober and she looks wonderful. You would not even recognize her. I had to look twice. And then the minute she started talking, I knew that was Tracy. Tracy, I'm so proud of you, honey. Congratulations. No, you're amazing. I'm not amazing. You're amazing. You are very encouraging. What you spoke of in that video, I was shaking my head going, girl, you know how hard it is for somebody to come out from where you were at, Tracy, and come out on top? You did it, girl. You did it. I love you, Tracy. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. There's an amazing woman right there for you. There is an amazing woman. Do me a favor, Joy, pull up Tracy's channel. And I encourage you all to go over there and go back in her further chat so that you can see what I'm talking about. You can see Tracy. There was times she wouldn't even get on camera. Nope. She was so ashamed of herself. And she told me that one time in point. You know, she just didn't want to get up there and show anybody what she looked like. Boy, though, when I saw her the other day, I was just like, yes, go girl, you did it. So anyway, yeah, I'm proud of her. I am so proud of her. It's been very hard, but God is good. I want my story to matter. It does matter. Let me see. Let me pull you up, okay? Let me see if I can find it. Tracy, do you mind if I play there it is. Do you mind if I play your last video to show everybody? I want your permission before I do it. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, you won't believe this. You will not believe. No, you don't want me to play it? Or yes, I can play it. I just want to be clear because I don't mind. Okay, good. Let me share it. Let me share it then, what I'm looking at here. I got to get around my microphone here because, okay. This is the Tracy I knew right here. This is the Tracy I knew. Okay. Good for you, Kelly. This is the Tracy I knew. Let me see if I can play a little bit of this.
I haven't been anywhere. But I have a good idea. You see this? This is a helping hand. When I do my nail art, yeah, I use this hand to do my nail art. But a lot of us need a helping hand. Why do we need a helping hand? We need a helping hand for this.
Bless her heart. Hi, Mike.
We need a helping
Little
hand.
fucker, you.
That way we can use it to good idea, I think. Tell me what you think.
Okay, that's Tracy. That's what I know Tracy to look like, right? Look at this.
Hey guys, it's me. It's been a long time since I've done a video, and
look at her
since I've been live. I just wanted to give everybody an update on what's going on with me and where have I been.
She's beautiful.
What I've been working on, and all of that. So I've been married 31 years, and to a wonderful, wonderful man. Wonderful man. I just turned 50 years old, and turning 50, I feel more comfortable and like I'm coming into my own than I ever did at any age in my life. And it's probably because I'm getting myself together. Today I've been sober 162 days, which is great. I am an alcoholic. I never thought I'd be saying that in a video or even out loud to anybody. I never thought it would ever happen to me, but it did. But through it, I've learned a lot. I've learned a whole lot about myself, and you do. When you're dealing with addiction, you go through letting yourself go, letting your health go, letting your environment go, relationships, everything just goes.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't care. You just don't care about anything. That's where I was. And by the help and grace of God, I am where I am now, and I'm sober.
God,
I'm happier
Tracy.
than I've ever been, to be honest. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm happier than I've ever been. But no, I'm really happier than I've ever been. I have more of a joy. And joy goes way deeper than happiness.
So happy for you.
So, with all of that said, in October of last year, well, up until October, my drinking got really, really bad every day. 2, almost 3 liters of wine a day.
My goodness.
And causing problems with me and my husband, and fighting and arguing.
And I'll tell you one thing right now. Tracy's got the most wonderful family. She does. The most wonderful family.
It's awful. So I went to rehab, and I did 30 days in October at a place in Florida. And you know, in that 30 days that I did that was the hardest thing that I've ever did. It wasn't a horrible place, but I was in a horrible place, mentally and physically. I had never been away from my husband for that long. my house, my family, nothing. And I don't regret going
Right,
at all.
Tammy?
I'm glad that I went. It helped me, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about addiction and a lot about myself and a lot about family and relationships and
Mm.
a lot about, it was a dual diagnostic center, so it deals with the mental illness and addiction. And I have depression and bipolar. And when you mix that in with addiction,
Mm-hmm.
it's a disaster. Mental illness and addiction go hand in hand. They're like best friends. And so when you suffer with both of them, it,
Gosh darn.
like I said, it's a disaster. So, you know, you go through that, you go through these classes, and like I said, it wasn't a bad facility at all. Good food, you're fed. Often you don't go hungry, and like I said, the food is good. A lot of restrictions, that's to be expected. So I did those 30 days, and whenever I got out, which was a few days after the 30, about 13 days, because I was 43 days sober when I got out, and I got out in October, and I was 43 days sober, and I wound up, I had a plan. First of all, they want you to make an exit plan. Now, I had a plan to go to meetings every day, to get a sponsor, to find a good church, to go to counseling, all of those things, that's a plan. And I was terrified whenever I left.
Of course you were.
It's good to be scared whenever you leave, because it's a healthy fear. It's not a bad fear. And so I wound up, I didn't do anything that I had planned. I didn't follow through with the sponsor. I went to meetings sporadically. I didn't follow through with finding a good church. I didn't do the counseling. And I wound up relapsing 3 times.
Yep.
And the last time that I relapsed, it was really bad. I had left that morning, and I had taken a piece of jewelry, not one that was given to me by anybody, but one that I had bought. I went to a pawn shop to pawn it to get money, so me going and buying alcohol wouldn't show up on my debit card. Because when you're an alcoholic or an addict, you lie and you try to keep things secret, and I didn't want it to show up on my debit card so my husband wouldn't know that I had bought alcohol, as if he wouldn't know I had been drinking.
Speaking the truth,
Okay,
people.
so I wasn't able to do that because my driver's license was expired, so I wasn't able to pawn that ring. And so after that, I was just like, you know what, who cares? I went to the dollar store, I got a big bottle of wine. I drove through Hardee's and got a cup of ice. And I drank that wine and did my shopping, driving around drunk. As I had driven drunk. I can't count how many times. I don't even know how many times in my life I've driven around drunk. So whenever I got home, he could tell that I had been drinking. Well, of course, I wanted more. So, and when I do, I will get in my car and drive. So I went to go get the keys, and, he'd taken the debit card and the keys and all of that. Well, I found a spare key, and my vehicle was parked down at my son's house. He's 24. So I went down there. His dad called him, telling him not to let me drive. So I went down there to go get my car, because my car was parked down at his house. And my
Tracy.
24-year-old, my baby son, pulled me out of the car, begging me not to drive. I got up off of the ground, and I wound up cranking the car. And I did drive. I drove with him holding on to the door frame of my car, running beside it, screaming, "Mama, please stop. I'm going to die. Please stop." So he's running, holding on to my car.
God bless you.
I will never know what that did to him. Never. And so then I left. I drove to my sister's house because I knew I had no money to buy alcohol.
Oh,
I asked her for some money. She had $4 in cash.
You know how hard this is for her to do.
And I didn't have enough for a bottle. So I asked the man if I could just go ahead and get it and come back and pay him what I needed to. He said, yeah. I got a cup of ice from there. I filled that cup up and I drove. But I can't remember where I went because I blackout drink. I will drink until I black out, and I cannot remember what happened the next day. And that scares me if I think about it too hard, because I have no idea where I went. I didn't come straight home because my husband went looking around trying to find me. He was driving around to different places. He called my mom, all of this. So then whenever I got back home, things blew up with me and him. And that was on a Sunday, December the 12th. And that's when I had my last drink. It just got so bad that I was losing my family and my marriage. So I went back into rehab, the same facility, on the 14th. And I was there for 17 days. I was supposed to stay until the 31st because my insurance covered me through the end of the year. And I wound up leaving after 17 days. I didn't stay till the 31st. That time it was very different at that rehab facility, and it always is, because you have new people coming in, people going out. And it was a different group of people there. And I left, I was sexually assaulted in that rehab facility at that time by another patient. And and so that's why I left. And whenever I did leave, it was a big hassle and ordeal. I needed to file a grievance report, and I couldn't think straight, so I couldn't figure out how to word anything. And they shuffled me from the tech office to detox, back and forth to different places to figure out what to do. And they wouldn't let me make a phone call. They called the doctor over the facility, and he put me as leaving against medical advice, which if you leave against medical advice, you take a chance on your insurance not covering your stay. And no matter what the reason. And they wouldn't let me use a phone. And of course I couldn't get my cell phone back until I had left. And I kept saying, I want to call my husband, and they told me no. And I said, there's nowhere in this facility for me to use a phone to call my husband. They told me no. And so I had to sign myself out, and I had to go to my room, shove all my stuff in my suitcase. I had to go to Contraband and get my suitcase, shove all my stuff in my suitcase, because they rush you to get you out of there. When you say you're ready to leave, they're rushing you to get you out. And so I did get my stuff, and in the midst of me, changing clothes into another set of clothes and packing up my stuff, I'm undressed from the waist down, and one of the techs, he comes barging in there, and of course I'm like, I don't have any clothes on, so he shuts the door. They give you absolutely no privacy. They don't care when you say you're ready to go. They just don't care. And so then I wound up packing up, and they bring a golf cart around, put my stuff on the golf cart. Then I'm able to get my phone. And so they drive you through the gates, and then the gates shut behind you, and it's this midnight, so the front of this facility was closed. So after all of that being done, they drive me to the front of the facility, put my bags on the front porch of the facility, give me my cell phone, and leave me there. And the place is closed. So I don't live in Florida, I live in Alabama. So then I got a chance to call my husband and told him what happened, and I had to sit out there and wait for 2 or a little more hours for him to come and pick me up after all that had happened. So I wound up the next day, I had the grievance report, and I wound up filling out the grievance report, and I called and left several messages, because when you decide to leave, they don't care. They do not care. They're not even going to answer your phones or even really call you back. So I did have a grievance report, and I filled that out. I took a picture of it, and I had left my batteries to my vape and my debit card and my driver's license there, because there was nobody in financials to give me my stuff whenever I left, because it was so late. So I knew I was going to have to go back and get that stuff, and they keep it locked up, so that was no big deal. So Stephen drove me back, and I went there and gave that grievance report and got my stuff. I drove around to the police department and filed a report on the guy that did that to me.
God bless you.
And I had called around to an attorney. I talked to one in my town, and they can't practice in Florida because they're able to practice in Alabama. So, and then in the process, I had called someone in Florida, and going after big facilities like that, nobody wants to do it. So what I wound up doing was
honey.
I had to let it go. I had to. For my sobriety, for my sanity, I had to let it go. I'm not saying for everybody to do that. Not at all. No way. No way. This is just my story. I had to let it go. And it's taken God and His mercy and grace for me to be able to do that. So, that is what happened with my rehab. So, since then, I have been through counseling, found a place that does counseling for addiction, and taking classes and stuff. And my husband and I have been to family counseling. And like I say, I'm 162 days sober now, today. And things are mending with me and my son, our relationship, which is a huge blessing. And I've been cleaning the house. I've been able to get my environment picked up, which is amazing. Because when you're in that, you don't care. You don't care what you look like. You don't care what your surroundings look like. You just do not care. I never ever thought in my life that I would ever say that I was an alcoholic. Family does not understand. They try, and they're supportive. But sometimes they don't know how to say things or how to word questions, and you have to look at it and not get upset with them. You have to be understanding to the fact that they just don't know. They just don't know. And it's not their fault. Anybody that has not been in active addiction, they don't understand, and they never will. My husband is a huge support to me, and I thank God every day for him. If I didn't have him, I don't know what I would have done. I had gastric bypass in 2019. I've lost 126 pounds. But with the gastric bypass, I had addiction to food. And then with that addiction, and that was no longer an addiction, it was alcohol. In the process of having the gastric bypass, and along with different health issues that come along with that situation, because health issues do come along with having the gastric bypass. There's a lot of benefits to having the gastric bypass. Do I regret it? No, I don't regret having it done. I'm able to do a lot more. My back doesn't hurt me like it did. There's a lot of benefits to it, but I wound up drinking a lot. Now I have issues with my gallbladder, which would come along with gastric bypass, but the alcohol has contributed to it. Alcohol has contributed to stomach issues with me, memory issues with me. I've been to several doctors with my blood pressure situation, because I have very low blood pressure, so I take medication to make my blood pressure higher, and because it was dropping several times a day, and so I take medication with that, for that, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and I've done it to myself. With drinking, I've done it to myself. I want to encourage people. I want to encourage you, if you're listening, that you can do this. If you're struggling, you can do it. The thing that has gotten me through the struggle is having a relationship with God. And I know a lot of people, or some people, think differently about having a relationship with God. But that's what's gotten me through it. AA meetings are wonderful. AA is about a higher power. Whatever your higher power is, And it's faith-based. You have faith in something. What's your higher power? You have faith in it. And it's a good program. I don't attend AA meetings anymore because I found out that every time I went to a meeting, instead of feeling good and lifted up, and I tried all kinds of meetings in my town, instead of feeling lifted up, I would feel more down about it, because the AA meetings, they would talk about not the thankfulness, but they would talk about the things that they had done, of course, but it was just such a down conversation, like a depressing thing. It just depressed me, and it made me feel worse than when I went. So, and a lot of people are their diehard AA members, you know, and that's great. That is great. But AA is not my church. And that was not my church. And so I found a church and that I'm going to, and it's a good church.
God bless you.
That is what has kept me sober, is a relationship with God. That is what has brought my husband back, my kids, my family. It's brought me back. And I just want to encourage whoever I can, whoever's listening to me. And I'm nobody, but I'm somebody.
You're somebody.
Somebody.
Yes, ma'am.
I am.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm worth it. And my life is worth it. I don't wake up every day wishing that I wouldn't have woken up. I don't think about not wanting to be here. I don't say I hate my life anymore. I would say that a lot. I hate my life. I don't want to be here. I don't care if I wake up in the morning. I don't say those things anymore. I'm very grateful. I journal a lot. I like to journal. And every day I journal. Thank you, Lord, for this day and every day. Let your will be done in my life, whatever it takes. And you know, I used to not. I grew up in a United Pentecostal church, and it was very, very strict. And you know, they would pray, you know, say whatever it takes, Lord, let your will be done. But they made it seem like a scary thing, you know, and I never prayed whatever it takes, because I was afraid, oh my God, is my whatever it takes going to be losing one of my kids, or losing somebody in my life, or is something bad going to happen to, you know, in my life if I pray whatever it takes? No, it's not. I was afraid to pray that. Now I do pray that, because I know whatever it takes, God's going to keep his hand upon me, and he's going to help me go through it. He's going to help me go through whatever that is that it takes.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to be there with me to lead and guide me in everything. And I'm so thankful to God. My faith is stronger. Everything's just so different. And I'm so thankful. So thankful. And you know, I was brought up, you reap what you sow. We do reap what we sow, and you know, we call it karma nowadays. But you're not going to reap what you sow forever. Just because you made one mistake when you were 12 years old, or you were 21 years old, or whatever age, you're not going to keep paying for it for the rest of your life. You're not. Things happen, and just because things happen, it doesn't mean that you're paying for that mistake you made years ago. You're not. So, I want to be an encouragement. I know this video has probably been somewhat of a downer in some sense, maybe in some instances, but I just want to be encouraging, and I want to lift everybody up, and I want to say that I do understand. And I really just wanted to tell my story. Every day is not a good day, but at least there is a day. At least I did wake up this morning, and I'm breathing, and I'm trusting in God. So with that said, I hope all of you do great, and I encourage you, and I want to lift you up, and thank you for listening to me.
God bless you. Honey, I am so proud of you. Oh my Lord. So guys, that's my friend Tracy. That is my friend Tracy, and I'm proud to say she's a friend. Girl. What are we going to do with you, Miss Tracy? You've come so far. Don't be a stranger. My goodness. Thank you for telling your story. Thank you very much. Hard things are worth it. Absolutely, honey. Absolutely. Tracy, I hope you still have my my phone number. I believe I still have yours, unless it's changed. But my niece is having such a struggle with alcohol right now, and she's not ready to get sober yet. It's so sad seeing her like this, right? Yeah, I'm proud of you, honey. Thank you. Oh gosh, I'm so glad you came in here. Isn't it funny? I was just thinking of you the other day, and so I went looking for you and saw that video. Tracy, if you ever need anybody to talk to, girl, you got me. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, baby. Listen, folks, I need to get off here. I am, can you put my DLive channel in there for me, Joy, please? Listen, I'm over on DLive pretty much 5 days a week. I was 7 days, but now I'm over here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, today is Friday. Here I am. But anyway, so I'm over on DLive, Diva. Howdy doody. So I'm over on DLive here. I start in about a half hour. It's Uber's updates over there, which means I can play music. We're going to go through news clips. We're going to do channels. So that's at noon, Uber's updates. And then there's my DLive channel. It doesn't cost anything to get on it. Doesn't cost you nothing. You know, if you get in there, say hello to us. If the app isn't working, download it again. It will eventually work. But we're a great little community over there. We have a good time. And with that, guys, I'm going to get off here because I need to go get something to eat for lunch. I got my caregiver will be showing up to change my dressings. And I believe she's supposed to be here at 11:30, maybe 1:30. I don't remember. Look at there. Look who's over here. Look. Checking it out. You've got us anytime you need us, Tracy. Anytime, darling. Anytime. So with that being said, I'm going to say thank you, everybody. And Tracy, this one is just for you, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's always a rainbow at the end of the storm. Always.